In the heart of a small, secluded village nestled deep within the Carpathian mountains, an unsettling quiet had settled over the community. For centuries, an ancient castle loomed ominously on the ridge, its tall spires piercing the sky like the fangs of a great beast. The villagers spoke in hushed whispers of the castle's sole inhabitant, a creature of the night known only as Count Valen. By day, Valen was a figure of elegance and mystery. He appeared at social gatherings, always impeccably dressed, and spoke in a voice that could charm even the hardest of hearts. Yet his eyes, those deep, endless pools of darkness, never betrayed a hint of warmth. Children were warned to be indoors before dusk, as those who ventured out after nightfall were often never seen again. It was said that Valen fed on the blood of the young and the pure, drawing their life force to sustain his own immortality. One evening, as the last light of the sun dipped below the horizon, a stranger arrived in the village. Her name was Elena, a young woman of striking beauty and a fierce determination. She was a scholar of ancient lore, drawn to the village by tales of the elusive Count Valen. She took lodging at the local inn and spent her days in the village library, poring over dusty tomes and parchments. Villagers grew wary of her, fearing the vampire would target her next. Elena, however, had a secret. She was a descendant of an ancient line of vampire hunters. Her ancestors had been vanquished by Valen centuries ago, and she had come to exact revenge. She carried with her an intricately carved wooden stake and a small vial of holy water, relics passed down through generations. As midnight approached, Elena made her way up the winding path to the castle. The moon hung low in the sky, casting an eerie glow over the landscape. She could feel the oppressive weight of centuries of darkness as she ascended. Upon reaching the castle gates, she found them unlocked, as if inviting her in. She stepped inside, heart pounding with a mixture of fear and resolve. The hallways were lined with portraits of Valen's ancestors, their eyes seeming to follow her every move. As she ventured deeper into the castle, she heard a faint, melodic voice echoing through the corridors, a voice that seemed to beckon her closer. She followed the sound down a spiral staircase into an ancient crypt. There, amidst the shadows and flickering candlelight, stood Count Valen. His pale, gaunt face was framed by jet black hair, and his crimson cape billowed around him like a shroud of blood. Elena confronted him, revealing her true identity and purpose. Valen, recognizing the fire in her eyes, smiled a chilling, predatory smile. The ensuing battle was swift and fierce. Elena's skill and preparation were formidable, but Valen's age-old strength and speed were nearly insurmountable. Just as hope seemed lost, Elena managed to plunge the wooden stake into Valen's heart. The vampire let out a blood-curdling scream as his body disintegrated into dust. The curse that had plagued the village for centuries was finally lifted. Elena emerged from the castle at dawn, exhausted but triumphant. The villagers, seeing the first light of true dawn in ages, understood that they were free. Elena, the last of her line, had fulfilled her family's legacy, and the shadow of the Crimson Veil was lifted forever.